Keep it hype local, baby.
Keep it hype local, baby. All right, guys, we have Meters Deli. I heard about some good news about what they have in here, and we're gonna try it out. We have my boy Brandon here. He's coming to try some of these things out, man. Brandon, how you feel?
I'm ready to eat.
He's ready to eat, guys. Josh, how you feel?
I feel amazing. I'm hungry. We got our guy Brandon here with bread and butter declutter, and we're about to devour these sandwiches. Let's go.
All right. All right, guys, this is my first time at Meters Deli. And
yo, what is that monstrosity in your hand?
What I got here is a Thuminator. All right, this is crazy, and it's stacked. Look how beautiful it is.
That's every meat they got here.
Every single
from
meat. It is crazy. I gotta dig in.
Thick.
Let's do it. Oh my god!
You gotta unhinge your jaw.
Wow. Real crazy. I like this one.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. This is what they call a Thuminator. I'll be back.
You know that's a good sandwich when you got to use a napkin after the first bite.
Listen, this is a Terminator on steroids of a sandwich. I see why they call it a Thuminator. Because I will be back. All right? It's amazing.
All right, Brandon, what we got?
All right, they're calling this the Thuminator. Never had a real true deli sandwich, so I'm in for a treat. Anything that's got gator in it, you know it's gonna be good. Whether it's Terminator, big guy like an alligator, they got big jaws on this puppy here.
Let's go.
I mean, there's meat falling out of this thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 different meats in there.
Sheesh.
Wow. Plus the lettuce and the mayo, fresh bread.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, we got
Another.
Oh, man.
I love it.
What you think?
There's a lot of flavor in there. A lot of different meats. All fresh. You can't even taste the bread because there's so much meat in there.
That's amazing.
And it's so big, it's messy, but you know it's good because it's got all that in there. Amazing. Amazing.
All right, guys, hype local in the house, Meters Deli. I think I might have a little bit of taste of the old neighborhood because I just ordered a cheesesteak here, and I said, "Do you have Cooper Sharp American?" And they said yes, so that's a good sign. Then we also got the turkey BLT with pork roll on it. The key word being pork roll, not Taylor ham. So they are not from North Jersey. South Jersey, Philadelphia. So my guess is the owner of this is probably from South Jersey or Philadelphia. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna take a bite of this cheesesteak right now. Looks good. Fried onions with the Cooper Sharp. The meat and cheese is on point. It's not falling apart on the cheesesteak, but the flavor is there with the meat and cheese. Unbelievable. And the real ones know, you know. It's Cooper Sharp on a cheesesteak, not Whiz. Believe that. All right, so we got the turkey BLT. The other thing, they got the Thuman's meats. So again, you're probably from Philly or South Jersey, is my guess. But see that? That is pork roll on there. That's pork roll. It's not Taylor ham. For those of you that don't know what pork roll is, it is a pork product that's utterly amazing. It is the ultimate cure for a hangover. You get a pork roll, egg and cheese on a Kaiser roll with salt, pepper, and ketchup, you'll be back in the saddle in no time. So this is great. We got the mayo, lettuce, tomato on a club. That's a lot of flavor. Utterly amazing. Reminds me a little bit of where I'm from. So awesome. Delicious. So we here today, hype local. We're at Meters Deli, but most importantly, our guest spotlight, guest reviewer is Brandon from Bread and Butter Declutter. So Brandon, tell me more about your business and what you do with Bread and Butter Declutter.
Bread and Butter Declutter is a junk removal company that I started. Come and take all your junk whenever you need it done. We'll pull up, do a curbside pickup. We'll clean out the whole house if that's something you need. We do it, on time. And we show up, take the items. We donate probably 85-90% of the items that we pick up, unless it's just pure trash and we take it to the landfill. But a lot of the items, people often have some sentimental value, especially like the death of the family, so we try to donate to local charities, things like that.
Gotcha. So part of what you do is, like I heard, estate clean outs. So tell me about how do you help a family with that? Because I know a lot of time, it's the last thing that you want to deal with. There's a lot of emotions flying around. So how do you and Bread and Butter help somebody going through the loss of a family member in like an estate clean out? Could you tell us a little bit more about how you make that easier for that person?
A lot of times I'll get like a realtor to call me, or even just an individual. Unfortunately, that'd be like a death in the family. They lived here in Florida. The kids live in New York, New Jersey, California. They just want to sell the house. So they'll come and take like some mementos, some pictures, things like that, but they don't want to deal with an estate sale. They don't want to, the money's in the house, not in the possession. So they just kind of bring me on. I come and take all the stuff out. Like I said, donate a bunch of it. And we got the house ready to sell.
You mentioned, I know we were talking while we were eating, you mentioned more about your donations. Tell us a little bit more on how you're able almost to like upcycle or recycle some of this quote unquote junk that's being taken out of the home. How are you able to repurpose this and make an impact in the community?
A lot of times it was just like good furniture, like wooden furniture. The place in Jensen Beach, I'll get a lot of furniture and they like refab it, repaint it up, and the ladies can resell that for them. A lot of the clothing, I'll take the Missionary Flights International in Fort Pierce, when they put that on flights and take it to Haiti, Jamaica, things like that. Anything that's like metal, I can, have a metal scrapper take it and they can make money for their family. I got another client that has a ton of children's books. He's a book reseller, so we've been donating a ton of children's books to local schools, daycares, things like that. So that's been real good for the community.
Fantastic. Now here's a wild question for you. What's the craziest thing you found on a clean out so far?
Keep
it PG for our viewers.
There's been some interesting items, we'll put it that way, but I did have one for a realtor. They had gone through the house, taken out all their pictures and everything, and then like tucked under the bed that they just never found was like a giant coin collection. So I turned that back into the realtor. They were able to get it back to the family.
That's awesome. So if you do find something of value or sentimental value, it sounds to me you have the integrity to get it back to your client and not pocket it.
It's not mine, the Lord blesses it, so it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? Like, just do the right thing. There's stuff in there, obviously, that they just want out that other people may find valuable. But
Gotcha. But you're keeping an eye out when you do those types of clean outs and saying, ooh, maybe this might be something that the family
if there's
want.
some
You put it
documents
off
in
to
there,
the
maybe a
side.
house deed or something
Smart.
that obviously they're going to need.
Wow. And most clean out companies, that's just, they don't care. It's
Yeah,
either
just
going into
grab
their
and
pocket or to a landfill, for lack of a better word. They're not
Right.
really looking to take the extra step and drive a few extra miles to drop clothes off, for the shelter or whatever the case may be. You're going that extra mile. So not only are you cleaning the house out, you're doing so with intention, it sounds like, to see what you could do and bless somebody with those items that could be in need of that.
Exactly. Just having been in business for a couple of years now, I've found a lot of connections, whether it be charities or just individuals, where it literally could be a whole house and I can just siphon it down to like maybe a small trailer of stuff that's actual junk that I have to remove, and just different connections can come and pick it up and they can use it how they want to in their business or give away or their charity or what have you.
Fantastic. So, Bread and Butter Declutter, call my guy. If you're looking somebody that operates with integrity, and be sure to tell them Hype Local sent you. Let's go.
Hype Local, baby.
All right, guys, listen, we are stuffed. Wonderful sandwiches. Wonderful sandwiches. My man, what you thought about that?
I would say it's a taste of home, but home is Florida. But where I'm from is Philadelphia and South Jersey. And let me
100%.
tell you, they have pork roll, not Taylor ham. They're doing their cheesesteaks here, not with Wiz, with Cooper Sharp.
Cooper
If
Sharp.
you know, place is legit. If it gets the Josh G seal of approval and the Hype Local approval, come through. Brandon, our guest reviewer, Bread and Butter Declutter. What's the word?
Look, he's stuffed. Oh, man. So what's the saying? What do we say all the time, brother?
Hype Local, baby.
Hype Local, baby.
Love it. Keep it Hype Local, baby.
Keep it Hype Local, baby.